Hello everyone, this is all about guitar. Today we'll learn about basic guitar theory that you need to know if you want to be able to read musical notations or musical states. I know that the guitar theory sounds a bit boring, but little bit of theory doesn't harm anyone, isn't it? Learning theory of guitar is like adding seasonings to your steak. So, all music must be written before it can be read, understood and played by musicians. To do this, a system of notation has been developed that gives musicians the information they need to play. So within the basic notations we have staffs. The staff is the basis of written music. It is what the notes are presented on. It consists of 5 lines with 4 spaces between them. A simple unordered staff is shown in the screen as you can see over there. So this video provides an overall view of signature and notes written and read with staff notation. By following this video, you will be able to read and write music. Before we go forward with this chapter, we must get familiar with notes in staff lines and spaces. In this given figures, staff notes and staff spaces are shown with 2 clefs. The first one is treble clef and the second one is bass clef. So moving from the treble clef, uh, treble clef is especially used for 6-string guitar, right-hand keyboard, piano, organ, saxophone, etc. In this treble clef we find notes like E, G, B, D on the staff lines and notes like F, A, C, E on the staff spaces. It must be noted that treble clef always starts from G line. That's why this clef is also known as G clef. So moving on to the next one, which is bass clef. Bass clef is especially used for 4-string bass guitar, sometimes 5 to 6-string bass guitar, left-hand piano, keyboard, cello, drums, etc. Bass clef has notes like G, B, D, F, and A on the staff lines, and notes like A, C, E, and G on the staff spaces. And bass clef always starts from F line, so this clef is also known as F clef. The line on the bass clef from bottom to top are G, B, D, F, and A. To memorize it, you can make it a sentence like "Good boy, don't fight anyone." And on the other hand, the notes on the spaces are like A, C, E, and G. As well as you can memorize it by making a sentence like "All cows eat grass." So using these 2 clefs, we can write any type of music with any particular scale. To modify scale, different signatures are written right after the clef. Moving on to the grand staff. So when the bass and treble clef are combined and connected by a breast left and lines, they become the grand staff. This greatly increases the range of pitches that can be noted and is often used in piano music due to the piano's wide range. As you can see over there, you can find treble clef as well as bass clef. Moving on to the musical measurements. Vertical line on the staff mark the measures. The measures are used to divide and organize music. The time signature determines how many beats can be in a measure. The thick double bars marks the beginning and ends of a piece of music. Measures are sometimes marked with numbers to make navigating a piece of music easier. The first measure would be measure 1, the second would be second measure, and so on. So moving on to the next one is the laser lines. So laser lines extend above and below the staffs, allowing for higher or lower notes to be shown that would otherwise fit on the staffs. These lines follow the same musical alphabets pattern as the staff does. Think of them as just extra lines and spaces on the end of the staffs. The stems of notes on laser lines extends either up or down towards the middle line. As you can see over there in the figure, using this idea, we are able to write any ups and downs of melody with different notes and rest. By following this video, you will be able to know different notes at guitar or any other instruments are played with different octaves and pitch. Altogether, there are 7 natural notes which we have already studied, that are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and again the last one will be the C, which will make it a 8th. Okay. Now we must be able to play these notes in higher and lower or middle octave. We give a start with treble clef, where there are 5 staff lines and 4 spaces. There are some notes which will fall lower than the lowest E in treble clef. These notes are given with lowest line, which will provide extra scope to play 7 lowest notes on guitar. Thank you for today. So on our next video we will study about the octaves and bars. So stay tuned guys. Thank you.